This video I played WoW Classic Hardcore for 100 hours trying to play the hardest class and complete the hardest class challenge without help. Yes, you heard that right. I decided to play the most manly, Giga Chad, big sword, big shoulder pads class, the Death Knight. Wrong game. Looks like I'm stuck with Warrior. Honestly, every Warrior player wanted to switch to playing a Death Knight anyway, before realizing they have been playing the same game since 2004 and can't do a more complex opener than pressing charge. However, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me first really quickly explain to you the classes of WoW Hardcore. The real public enemy number 1 are... I don't even want to say it. Mages. Sorry, it happens sometimes when I say it. They can literally do whatever they want. Well, actually, AoE farming is hard. Yeah, it took me like 15 minutes to figure out, which, by the way, if you've been wondering, is roughly 14 more than the average brain cell count of a Hunter player. Trust me, I'd know. I played Hunter in 2019 Classic. I feel like it kills more brain cells than alcohol. Rogues are impossible to die on if you wait for Vanish cooldown. Priests, just heal yourself. Warlocks have infinite sustain, and a pet. I'm convinced that fresh paladin characters just spawn at level 60. I mean, how could they level with only 2 spells in their kit? Druids. I wouldn't know, no one plays a druid in Classic. And lastly, the shamans. These players are strange, let me tell you. This is one of the interactions I've had with shaman players in guild chat. So how are you guys liking hardcore so far? Playing war is hard, but I like it. And immediately 3 shamans spawn out of nowhere typing at 900 words per minute. Yeah, and imagine you had to play shaman. Could you imagine having a cast time on your charge? My ghost wolf has one. Warriors have no mana. Shamans are harder. Look, I understand you guys don't scale into late game, so I agree that playing after level 30 to 40 is harder for shamans, but the hardest part of hardcore besides raiding is actually getting to those levels in the first place, and dying after that happens less. Now that I have at least 9 WoW Classic communities after me, let's begin the adventure before I get kicked from all class discords. This is 100 hours in World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. Enjoy. Dying in WoW Hardcore happens more than you would think. One mistake and you are in real trouble. In this case, looking at a phone notification instead of your health bar is that mistake. Back to Dortar, you noob! After my early death I got back on my feet, and on day 2 it was time to do my first dungeon. As a warrior in Classic, you are expected to tank, which made me a little extra scared to do many dungeons while leveling. I mean, you are literally putting your life in your healer's hands. On the other hand, see what I did there? Most dungeons are a fun distraction from the usual questing loop. My trial by fire would have to be postponed. I joined a semi-guild group and they already had a tank. The run went smoothly and I got a weapon upgrade. Picking your profession in hardcore is very important. You are essentially choosing what extra tools you get to help you in your survival. With alchemy you can make infinite elixirs and potions. Tailoring can make bags and gear. Leatherworking has armor kits and gear. Blacksmithing has sharpening stones and gear. Enchanting has enchants and wands. Every profession has an upside, and in an environment like hardcore, you take every advantage you can get. Personally, I went with engineering. Grenades, target dummies, and most importantly... Hell yeah, brother, now we mean business. With our newly obtained goggles, there was nothing that could stop me. So I decided to venture deep beneath the sandy dunes of Barrens into the Veiling Caverns. It is a place sprawling with evil, unknown magic that we need to get rid of. I mean, I'm a level 24 warrior, what could possibly go wrong? Oh no, do we really take a level 18 healer? Really? The run was far from easy and far from quick, but we came out on top. And with a couple questionable scenarios, I emerged out the Veiling Caverns as a conqueror. Every class in WoW Classic has class quests. That's a lot of class. Some are better than others, but warriors get the best gear. At an early level, I had to walk the path of defense to even be able to protect my group in a dungeon. Then I met a nearly blind blacksmith, Thungrim, who made me a weapon and armor. Sometime after that, I heard the rumors spreading between the warriors of Orgrimmar, Thunderbluff, and beyond, that there is a secret club in an island off the east coast of Barrens, where only the mightiest warriors get to prove their worth. Their number one rule is something like,
always talk about the secret island club of warriors.
but before I went there, I had to get stronger. How you get stronger in WoW is simple. You hit things and get shiny things. Warriors are good at hitting things, because that's all they do, and like shiny things. To be honest, I had my fair share of close calls while trying to hit things. For example, this elemental encounter in Ashenvale. There's nothing better than doing scary quests after playing for 12 hours straight. The worst encounter I had happened in 1,000 Needles. Of course it's 1,000 Needles, what would you expect? I had to climb up to the Grim Totem camp and fight my way through to Arnak Grim Totem. I tried to pull him alone, but failed miserably, so I had to commit. Whew, not even close. You would think that the best shiny things are rings or trinkets, but as warriors, we like weapons. So I decided to get a little upgrade from a dungeon called Razorfen Crawl. Corpse Maker drops from a boss at a 33% drop rate. The other item at a 67% drop rate is the Tuscan Helm. Come on, give me the axe. Fuck! My mood was as always improved by guild chat. What is going on in guild chat? Okay, alright. Surely second time's the charm. Son of a... No Corpse Maker. Either way, I decided to check out this special fighting island. The leader of the island had me fight his best secret club members, including Big Will. Looks like his will to survive wasn't big enough. Yeah, I know, I'm incredibly funny. Most importantly, after proving myself, I got information. Information about Bathra the Windwatcher. Resides in Hillsbrad. Without much hesitation, I headed over there to talk to this troll shaman. He wants me to collect troll tusks from trolls in Stranglethorn and elemental charms. The tusks shouldn't be too big of an issue. The charms I can buy from the auction house. But I also need to get more levels before summoning the mighty Cyclonian. Wait, why did I even start this quest? It's literally killed me in 2019 of my hunter. Not even close. I might even consider playing warrior in retail, I mean, we are getting a new legendary weapon after all. After exactly 100 hours spent in WoW Hardcore, 90 hours on this character, I finally decided that enough was enough, and I was ready to face Cyclonian. Cyclonian lay dead at my feet. Now I can reap the rewards of playing a warrior. Almost 40 levels, 100 hours of hitting things and getting shiny things. I now hit the big thing and I'm about to get the best shiny thing. I was hyper focused on beating my arch nemesis. Now I can finally play the game. I can do the dungeons. I can do 100 tank dungeons, do the most damage, which is the most fun thing to do while leveling a warrior. Yes, I want to join a Scarlet Monastery run, of course! Were the exact words I said mere seconds before being denied to join the group. Why, you might be asking? You're geared level 39 warrior. Because I was too high level. I only wish I had recorded the clip. I literally recorded 100 hours of gameplay, but somehow missed this 15-minute clip because it was a flight path, and I just saw a random message pop up in the chat, advertising an SM group looking for a tank. I'm actually low-key tilted that I didn't record it, but yeah. Back to questing I go. Next time, we'll tame a wolf with money, conquer mighty foes, do dungeons, and reach the peak of the mountain, or die trying. The journey continues to level 60 and beyond, or until this mighty warrior draws his last breath. This was 100 hours in WoW Classic Hardcore. Leave a comment with feedback, subscribe for more videos like this one, retail content coming too in 10.2, and thank you for watching my video.